watchers. How y'all doing? Glad y'all could stop by. Hope everything has been well with you guys. For those of y'all who don't know me, I am Alma 78, and here we are in the process of resetting the Black community. We don't just talk about it; we be about it. So today we're gonna take a look at something I've been wanting to tackle for a while. But let's see who is in the house. We got Culture Invasion. Hey. Yeah, I'm on CP time. I know. Hey, Eric, how you doing? Hey, Milani. Hey, Mona. What's going on? Yeah, y'all definitely know. So like the video, share, subscribe. Yeah, looks like everybody's chatting amongst themselves. Yes, guys, we are going to take a look at which is more important, the message or the messenger. Hold up, y'all. My bad. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna look at which one is more important, the message or the messenger. So what inspired this for me was I was watching episode of This Might Be Risky. Shout out to DJ Hamp. And he had Love Dorsey on. Y'all know that's my girl. Shout out Love. What's happening? And there was a conversation. As usual, you know, saying usual conversation about Black relationships and what each party should be looking for. And Love provided some suggestions, or you can call it advice, for both men and women. Now, for those of y'all who y'all saying are familiar with what's going on in the chat over at This Might Be Risky, it's a sector of females, dedicated women, that are not, they're not feeling the message. They're not feeling, do anything other than what you're doing, which has not gotten you what you say you want. They're really not open for any type of, suggestions or critiques or constructive criticism. So they just kind of come and be on their troll time. What you say, cause you're not familiar with Love? Well, you get ready to see Love, because I'm gonna play we're gonna look at the interview, which is about an hour or so, and then we're gonna dig deep. We're gonna dig deep, y'all. Cause I wanna know, can you hit a message, or do you decide to hit a message on what the message is looking like? But what's going on, Mr. He said, how you doing? I appreciate you stopping by. We're gonna take a look, because I have my opinion, but we'll get to that in a sec. Hold on. We're gonna get this queued up so we can get to what's going on. So we can get to what is the goings on. Y'all, this stream was like 6.5 hours. It was so much conversation, and everybody want to throw their opinion in, and so forth and so on. Yeah, this stream was hella long. All right, y'all, we're gonna get into it. Give me just a sec. I want to take y'all through, seeing the intro and all that, even though I do be rocking. Child, that's gotta be the best intro song on YouTube. But anyway, we're gonna get into this. All right, y'all, here we go. All right, so y'all, this is Love. Now, Love Dorsey is usually on Instagram. So her thing is Instagram and sometimes Facebook, not so much YouTube, but she does her live stream. She's always in her car. And then she does, coaching, for males, females, business, relationship. She has a lane and she stayed with it. Thing about Love is her target audience is what you would consider ghetto or in the hood. what you say, Eric, the message should be more important than who's delivering the message. Hey, listen, we like I said, we're gonna watch this and see if y'all get the message, or if you didn't, why not? What's going on, Rick? How you doing? I appreciate you stopping by. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna get this link for you, sir, and you can come on up whenever you ready. We just getting ready to get started. Okay. All right, y'all. So this is Love been in the game 9-10 years. So she was pre Kevin Samuels, pre all this manosphere. Like she, been doing her thing. You can go back and try to get up to speed. Go ahead and get this started and see how this goes.
Yo, we here. Did you hear the stampede? We in the building.
It's a stampede! The stampede.
Love Dorsey in the building. What's poppin'?
What's happening? What's good?
Everything. See, I had to get dressed up for you and all that.
Shit like that. Oh, your thing, you in here?
I'm trying my best, man. I'm trying my best. I'm smiling all hard.
Right. Okay. So y'all see, the demeanor, between Love and Ham. She's pleasant. She's smiling. She, asking him how you doing. Wouldn't y'all consider this normal conversation? Like nothing about so far what you seen would have you thinking, you got to have your guard up and, you got to wait for her to flip out, right? Or is it just me? But let's keep going.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on. Listen, that's what life about.
Indeed. I like it. Love, give me 1 second. I just got to say salute to the chat. Salute to the people in the building so far. We're only 20 minutes in. We got 120 people in the building already. I like it. A friend, hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Salute to Gail, Mark G, Lionel, Fred, Almanize. Josh in the building. Love C in the building. Cool Gamers was popping. I observe stoicism. I see you. CC Travel One. I like it.
Shit like that.
That was popping. Key in the building. Okay. Steppenwolf here, of course. Love Dubious. Salute. I appreciate you. Drop the friend, hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Nick, what up? Melly was good. Yeah, Mel, you already know. All right, man, I like it. Night in the building. Love Doobie with the $10 says support.
Like that.
Indeed.
I see you got a boat here. Okay.
Yeah, hey, man, listen.
Shit like that.
Perfect. We're getting it popping. Marcus, Vet Life. We like it, man. 133 people. I gotta say likes love because they be bullshitting on the likes. We have 88 likes. Facts. Not terrible.
Straight facts.
Man, y'all stop playing and hit the like button.
But now, y'all, my opinion with the likes, like I don't think you should just come in hitting the like button. Wait till something is said so you can get a feel. If you like it, like it. If you don't, then you don't. I'm not for the coming straight in hitting the like button. Get a few minutes. But that's how I feel about it. What's going on, Derek? How you doing? Hi. But yeah, let's keep rolling because like I said, we got a lot to cover.
This shit to my page right
now. Hey, I'm telling you, I think that the likes is free too, but they be acting stingy with the likes.
I don't know why, and then y'all know if he got me over here, it's lit. Y'all
shit like that. Perfect. I tried to tell him. They got he knows Matt. Hey, Love, see, Love. I would say a community, man, of support. And it really means a like. Just something about that like button they hate, but everything else they do pretty well. You know what I mean?
Right.
Damn, man. We're gonna get started here shortly. Granville with the $5 says, Dorsey, I love you.
Let's go. Let's go, GBGville.
Damn, man, he already. Boy, I'm gonna call you after this.
Some of
Let's
them,
go.
for real.
Hey, Shalom, peace and blessings to all. What's poppin', my brother? DJ Tim Smooth with the $5 says, "What up, DJ Ham? Hey, man, I'm doing my best, man. We got Love Dorsey
Just a little bit.
music. I feel. I'm just saying I feel because I haven't vetted it out. It's like people don't know you as much for the music from what I'm like gathering.
Yeah.
But for me, that's what like really pulled me in when I was vetting. Like, okay, who should I try to get on? Like, the music is fire, and I'm listening to the message, and then when I correlate it with what you say, I'm like, she has to have experience that inspires these songs. Because my assumption is you write all your shit. So
yeah, definitely 100%. I write all my shit. You know, a lot of it is personal experience, and when I say personal experience, not just me, like what I do for a living outside of the music, connecting with so many men and women in our community.
Yeah,
their stories become my stories because
keep that in mind. That's gonna be important later.
And you know, giving them therapy through what they're going through. And I feel like that particular song, so many women can relate. Like, home, it wasn't just a flex. I was all in. The nigga was stringing me along like a violin. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of us. We meet dudes, and off top, we going all in. I ain't just flexing. Like, I got rid of all the other niggas. I'm all in with you, and I'm being strung along, and I'm still not entertaining other niggas based on like being committed to this, hoping that you gon', you know, really focus on us as a couple.
Yeah.
That shit don't work like that. Sometimes it's just a simple bitch.
So how does I gotta hit the Kill Bill for that. So how does it actually work, bro? Right? You often, when women come out of a relationship, men always ain't shit. But do women know they being strung along?
They do, but we will go along with the delusion in hopes of like it turning a new leaf and it becoming what we want it to be. A lot of us, we in our emotions, in our head, we be knowing, because whenever I counsel women, and I can go back to the beginning, you know, when they first tell it, it's like, oh, he tricked me or love bombed me. But when I go back and I point out certain stuff as they tell their story, I'm listening to your story. The nigga ain't on this call. Bro, you skipped that. You skipped that, ma'am. You skipped over that. You told yourself that would become this. There was no agreement of this.
Yeah.
And half the time, dudes be showing you up front, even if they're not verbally saying it, exactly what they own.
Damn. And you know,
I think about that
thing.
What y'all think about that? Do people show y'all what type of time they own in the beginning? Or do you really get, you know what I'm saying, deceived and tricked, as people call it? What's going on? Y'all got a lag going on? String, y'all acting crazy. Okay. Thanks for that. Hold on, let me look. Stuff. Okay. Would you say, yeah, people do? I agree. Say we ignore warning signs to be wanted. So, Culture, do you think that it's, well, I mean, it is, you are ignoring them, but do you think it is for the purpose of, let me give it some time, you know what I'm saying, let me see if this is what it really is, or is it, you know what I'm saying, this is just what I want to do, scratch the rest? Hey, how you doing?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Thanks for the invitation. Shout out to the chat. How y'all doing? I hope y'all having a blessed day.
Listen, I'm trying to get to the meat. You know, are people really concerned with the message? I didn't worry about the messenger. And if the message is good, can we get past your distaste or displeasure with the messenger and stick strictly to the message, or just throw the whole thing away?
Okay.
That's what we trying to
get
into. So we just really getting started. with this with love. So right now we're just at the point where she's talking about females that she's coached, saying putting all the blame on the man, and saying her redirecting them to their part in the breakdown of
Right. Classic stuff. I got you.
whatever they had. Yeah, whatever they had. Let me see what I missed. People do gotta read the signs. Okay, so it says the second one. All right, Melody up. Okay, got the folks up there. We say sometimes we subconsciously ignore behaviors, we look past it.
No,
do you think we
decision.
Really? So do you think people do that because like it happens automatically because they're used to it, or they're making a conscious decision like, you know what, nah,
me personally, what I look, again, these are just my opinions, I might be wrong, right? People make way for what they like. Right, they'll make a million excuses. Like it's a tactic I learned when I was in sales. Right, people they buy on emotion, and then they support their decision, their buying decisions with logic.
Okay, so
right, so that's what they do with people. Right, this person, I feel this way about a person, or this person makes me feel this type of way. Right, and then they try to logically reason that into reasoning. Right, so people make conscious, they blame it on the subconscious. They say it's involuntary, but everybody chooses what they like. You like Nike for a reason, right? Or you like Puma, right? It's a conscious decision. It's just that when it doesn't pan out the way they expected it, I don't even say the way they expected it, the way they wanted it, then they find other ways to blame. They find other things to blame. So,
wow. So, do you think that's more work than just dealing with the issue head on?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it's way more work because it takes way more time, and time is the one resource you never get back. So people love wasting their own time.
Ain't that the truth? Who ain't that the truth? Yeah, you can't get the time back. Okay, we're gonna dip back into this, see what's going
on. Do women have that intuition thing, or is that just a fake ass stereotype? Do y'all have that shit?
No, there really is a woman's intuition that men don't have. But I'm going to tell you something. It's not working properly. It's not real womanly intuition. You're like in your crazy. So when you are just in your flesh, out in the world, allowing yourself to be, in these situations that gets you outside of knowing you, that intuition just be crazy. It be, you just going along with shit, trying to make your inner right, when in all reality, you're not grounded as a woman. Like, your femininity is a part of womanly intuition. So when you meet women that are in their feminine era, it ain't no intuition. You just out here attracting what matches what you thought was gonna go on. So for example, if I have a victim mindset or a niggas ain't shit mindset, all y'all niggas ain't shit, I'm gonna attract niggas that make me right.
Okay.
It's about vibration.
Hang on. Okay, cuz you saying that's what she's saying. She's saying your intuition is not working when you out here operating in just, chaos, just free fall, just kind of like what Rick just said. You making emotional decisions, and then you spending all your time trying to justify what you did and come up with reasons why it wasn't your fault when you crash and burn. That's what she's saying. Your intuition is not working when you operating in that manner. And she's getting ready to explain other things have to be in line for your intuition to kick in. So that, I mean, it made sense to me, but people in that chat weren't feeling it. But it is what it is. It made plenty of sense to me. Let's see.
Yeah.
Human beings, male or female, we're going to gravitate towards what makes us right. If my beliefs and shit that was programmed into me has me believing niggas ain't shit, they cheat, they lie, you're going to attract that every time. You manifest by changing your beliefs.
Damn. That makes, so when we correlate it back to her knowing that man ain't shit, is that what's happening? They're getting into relationships not fully grounded within themselves. You think that's why?
When you're okay, so if I got this victim, and victims, these niggas ain't shit, they always doing stuff to us. The human, just in general, as a human being, we are attracted and automatically wired to what's going to make us right. So I'm going to get into situations where even though I say verbally, I don't want no ain't shit nigga, I'm going to attract that because that'll give me the moments of, see, I told y'all these niggas ain't shit. Look how he cheated like I said he would. Look how you have to manifest and change the vibration that you want. So when women be thinking, oh, my intuition told me he was cheating. No, ma'am, you believe men are that you attracted. That's why you turned out right. Ain't no
Okay, what y'all think about that? I mean,
I call cap on intuition. I don't care what nobody say. I'll call super cap. I think it's just women have a certain attention to detail, right? Especially when it comes to a man that they like and that they paying attention to, right? And they chalk up intuition as to, you know, seeing the signs of things changing and being different within that man. That's not intuition. That's attention to detail. Right. The best example
so
I heard is that. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's this one social media post going out where the dude said women say they can tell when a man cheating, but can't tell when he not happy. Right. Y'all intuition work when y'all want it to work. Right.
That's what that sounds like.
Right. You just not paying you not paying attention to the details. That's all. Right. That's all it is. The intuition is cap. It's cap. It's just that when a woman, when she's looking at you for certain things, she has you at a certain place and she's expecting certain things to you. Men get into a routine and they pay attention to the details of that routine. They know when they know what he want to eat. They know when he want to have sex. They know when he going to ball. They know when he's not doing what he's supposed to do. Right. They know when his schedule is messed up. Right. Because we are creatures of habit. But if intuition was real, that would apply in all things. You would know when your kids are off kilter, right? It's funny how all moms are surprised when they finally hear that little Johnny was out there selling dope, right, and got picked up by the cops. Your intuition wasn't right then, huh?
Yeah.
See, it's attention to detail. That's what they're really talking about.
Oh, cool. So yeah, Coach is saying he not feeling it. So do you think it's kind of if you look for it long enough, you're gonna find that type of situation?
No, I think because I mean, I think that's a false narrative. I think that's the excuse of a person that's looking to do you wrong anyway. You know what I mean? If I ain't doing you bogus, you can look as much as you want, right? And you still won't find nothing. But that's gonna cause other problems. You see what I'm saying? I mean, at least with a person who's stouting their beliefs and what they expect from a partner, right? At that point, they gonna say you don't trust them, then they'll move on. I ain't gonna give you nothing to find. The only thing you ain't gonna find is me.
Okay. Well, Coach said intuition wordplay, more women wouldn't be traumatized and bitter. This is true. Yeah.
All right. I mean, if the intuition works, they wouldn't even be dealing with half the dudes that traumatize them in life to begin with, right?
That was my thinking. So you spit facts. Some women use big words to feel good.
They lie. All they do is lie. It's just bad. It's just lies. Just nothing but lies. Our people scared to tell the truth, bro. Our women scared to tell the truth. Just be lying for no reason. Crazy.
Well, now let's take her analogy of saying if you have in your mind, this is how you're gonna be treated, this is what you're gonna track. Can we flip that to the men?
Could you say that again? Because it broke up a little bit. I don't want to miss.
Okay. So when she was talking about, different women she coached, and a lot of women be talking about, all niggas ain't shit. You can't find no good man. He gonna lie. He gonna cheat. He gonna do this to you, this, that, and the fourth. And then that's what you attract. Could we say the same thing is true with men? Since we hear a lot of times there is no good black women out here, and saying she.
Yeah. I got you. I think.
Mama.
Yeah. I think it's the wording is wrong, right? It's not what you attract. That's what you attracted to. Right.
And it also accept, because you could be attracted to it, but that don't mean you got to accept it.
Exactly. But look what I mean when I say this though, right? The thing is, right? Okay, to put it on the men, right? To put it on the men. They talk about being the woman that they attracted to visually had the qualities that they want, but not sexy enough for them. right? So the intangibles, right? That she's a good woman, she'll listen to you, she cooks, she cleans, right? She takes care of you as a man, she's a good mother to her kids, she's a good woman. Other women admire her when she step into the room, blah, 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 right? Right. So again, it's not that they attracted, it's just they're not attracted. It's not that they attracted, it's what they're attracted to physically. Right. So the thing is that because they keep trying to look for qualities that most women are involved in. So like the Instagram hoes, right? The chicks who outside naked half the time with the purple weave and shit like that, but they got fat asses and big titties, right? And they look good in a no dress, right? So because they're looking for qualities, right? And a woman that, if we're being honest, the majority, it doesn't exist within them because they were never taught, they never had the instruction, nor did they ever find it beneficial until they get older and can't pull them in like they used to, right? Nor did they find it was beneficial to even have those qualities, right? But they're still attracted to them, right? So the ones who have the qualities they want are even, they aren't even in their field of vision. They're invisible, right? The same way they say about women to the good guys, the dudes who short and, you know, chubby and pudgy, but might be a good dude internally, right? They're invisible. They're invisible to them. So how can you attract something and you never even see it in it, right? How can I get qualities in something that I don't even see it packaged in? I think that's more of where it aligns in, right? You can't have this is what people, good question. Right. And this is what I keep telling people: you can't have it all. It doesn't exist. No one can have it all. That's a lie. It's a misnomer. It's a lie that's been told our people to keep having us grabbing for the sky with no ladders, right? All you're gonna have is air in your hand. So again, it's not that what you attract, it's what you're attracted to. And I tell people all the time, men and women have to learn to change their attractions. I know it's hard because we're all, you know what I'm saying? What people say is that nature rules, and you know, we're all victim to what we like in our eyes and in our taste. But you have to change your attractions if you're looking to get to certain places. When you look at the millionaires that everyone and the celebrities that everyone want to compare themselves against, when you look at the ones with the super attractive wives, right? Their wives usually leave them within 10 years, right? But the plain Jane girls, the around the way girls, right? They stay with their husbands forever. Look at Denzel Washington, because again, they use the example. Denzel's Washington's wife, Samuel Jackson's wife, right? They ain't no Jennifer Lopez or nothing like that. They're regular women. You see what I'm saying? So, and what people don't understand is that these type of women and men, right, that look good, they smell good, they got money, they don't have to settle. People call it settling, and not as in selling for a person unless I'm talking about settling your ass down, sit your ass down somewhere, right? They never had to develop the tools to work with anybody because they're able to replace you, right? They don't have to develop those tools. So when people go looking for qualities in people that it doesn't exist, that's where the mistake happens in the first place. You're asking for things from a person that can't provide them to you in the first place. I'm not going to a car dealership to buy a bicycle. That part, but it just seems like people are just doing that every day. Hello, sir. How are you?
What's up, y'all? Bro.
What's good with you, my guy?
Everything good. What up, sis? Great conversation y'all having. Just wanted to pop in for a little bit, see what's up with y'all.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate it. But what do you think? Let me ask y'all this, since both of y'all are married men. Is it possible to become attracted to a person's qualities instead of what they look like? Like you just said, we're talking about, women, being everything, doing what you need them to do and being who you need them to be for you, but they might not have, everything going on aesthetically. Yes. So you're saying it's possible to become attracted to the performance instead of the looks. Correct. Why is that not emphasized in this space? What you got, Mr. He said?
I mean, I call cap. I emphasize it. I asked the question: do big booties and big boobies equal a blessing? I hardly get answers. But you know, again, I come from
Yeah, I remember that
the
stream.
90s
Yeah, I was there for
where the
that.
girl from Group Theory, where Jasmine Guy, Lisa Bonet, like they weren't voluptuous. So, you know, I've always asked that question. I'm about quality. I am not about quantity. I'm about quality.
Mhm.
And you know, I love a voluptuous woman too. I love a big booty. I love some big breasts. I mean, to act like we don't would be naive, but that's not what I'm judging my wife on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
you know, yeah, you got
yeah.
it, Rick.
Yeah, to me personally, like I said, I know plenty of attractive women that's ugly than a motherfucker.
I know exactly what you mean.
Right? I'm talking
Mhm.
about outside. They dimes, right? You got to double take you damn to break your neck if you saw them in the street, but as on the inside, they suck. Right? Again, that's what I mean when I say we have to learn to change our attractions, especially as men. I don't understand how men could say they'll hit an ugly chick at the end of the night at the club, right? Oh, she cool, right? She a good person, da da da, woo woo, but she's not worthy to be your girl. She's not the problem. You're the problem,
That was about to be my next question. You took it right out my mouth.
right? So
Um,
if it was just about a nut, right? If it was just about a nut, then it would make sense, right? But it's not. That's not what I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is that if a person has the qualities, right, especially within our community, when we understand and everybody knows, even though they don't want to admit it, right, that we do better when we're together, right? It doesn't make sense, right? It's somebody out here for everybody. The point is that are you in your lane, right? Are you in your lane? Everybody thinks they're driving in a lane that they're not in. That's not me. I'm a realist.
Exactly.
All right. So again, we need to learn to change our attractions, brother. Like what look good for you ain't good for you most of the time. Like I said, before I got married, all of them besides one of them, you know what I'm saying, was bad. Most awful women I know today. Awful women. Right. But I was so infatuated with the surface, it got me in trouble every time.
What was my next question? So the not being able to, no, that's what it was. What people are attracted to. You know what I'm saying? Like the Instagram, you know what I'm saying, the 6 feet, you know what I'm saying, 6-pack, all of that. Do you guys think that that's really, you know what I'm saying, their preference, or have they been conditioned to gravitate towards these particular attributes?
No, I think there's a standard of attractiveness. You know what I mean? I mean, we're animals with consciousness, right? So I think that most people, when they see an attractive man, they'll agree that he's attractive. You know what I mean? I think when most men see a woman that's attractive, they'll say she's attractive. I think there's a general baseline. I think people just are trying to define it, you know? So does it exist? Yeah. But again, if we can't resist those very urges, we're no different than any other dog or cat in the street.
Okay.
Right.
That was my thought.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree much.
Brain power.
I do believe beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but of course, there's going to be some people who are undeniably attractive, and you know that was a part of my question. Is that most of the voluptuous women that I've been privy to, and my brothers tell me about, they've always been wanting to get something out of it. And, that's what's a little unfair, is that it's always an uphill battle in trying to accommodate. But, I do believe that there are some people that can be undeniably beautiful in the eyes of the majority of people. But it's, whether or not you want to use that to your advantage or not is the operative in the thin line. And nowadays it's just everybody's such an opportunist that operating, from the standpoint of love, or operating from the standpoint of, like you guys are talking about, qualities, is just not even heard of. It's about, getting more out than what I put in, maybe equal or greater than, but I have to get something. And that's not something that we come from, a time where you got with somebody because you love them. You got to know them, y'all built together, and that's what made it, such a beautiful thing, but just a little different now.
Okay. Yeah, it's the building part that it makes sense to me, because that's all I've seen. That's what I know. I've seen, when it works. I've seen when one person's trying to make it work and the other person don't want to do anything, and it fall apart, and then the first person, put it back together. So I've seen the cycle. I've seen a couple things. What is it about? Because let's be honest. 6-figure people, I'm talking about 6 figures after you done paid everybody, you bringing 6 in your house, not 6 before everybody started taking their cut. We talking about 6 after the fact. They are not growing on trees. Why is this the expectation? Why not take your 60 and your 52 and put that together and put yourself in a position where you can get there? I mean, you're already bringing something to the table. So, I mean, it's not going to take as much work as it would if you was trying to do it by yourself. Wow. Is it that we don't know what building is, or we just got lazy over the generations and don't want to put in any work?
I think it's just most people are selfish. I think if people want to say the system, the government, the culture did a great job of teaching individualism, right? Don't nobody need nobody. That's how it goes. I don't need nobody. I'm already struggling. It's selfishness. It's not nothing to do with lazy. You get your ass up and go to work every day. You ain't lazy. We ain't lazy. Most of our people work, right? Most of our people go to school, go to college, know how to dedicate themselves to a goal. It's just selfish. They want the work to benefit them. Like I said last night, we live in the era of participation trophies.
That was
right. Everybody thinks just because they in the game, they win. That's not how life works, guys. That's not how life works. No. And it's harder to win by yourself. That's why there's no I in team, nigga.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Hey,
I mean, and I think it's a little realistic when people think about 6 figures and 6 feet and 6 packs. And I'm not saying it's realistic from a good standpoint. I think it's horrible that society has dictated it to be like that, because, sis, even if you 5'8", when you put your heels on, if the more expensive, the higher the heels. You just ended up being 5'11" by the time it's time to go out. And again, you don't want to be hugging him. You don't want to be having him drink under your arm. So again, realistically, people don't think about the nuances that, you ladies change your appearance with the height of your heels. Some could be up to 6 inches. If you 5'5", you just threw a whole lot on top of that. And again, this is America. I don't know where you guys are living at. New York don't even think about it. 6 figures. Like LA don't even think about it. Atlanta is starting to it costs a lot to live, to pay mortgage, to pay cars, insurances, and notes, and cell phones, and keep everybody fresh, and do the little things. It's not cheap. So I know it's very insensitive, but I see why they say it. Don't nobody want no under 3-inch man. They don't want no short man. Everybody wanting to hit the bottom. But like I said on Ricky's platform and got laughed off the platform, y'all not making them come. Even if y'all are 6 inches and 6 feet, and they not climaxing. Over 70% of them say they not climaxing. Nobody wants to work on a relationship you're not even climaxing in. No, you're not attractive. You got a bit of a belly. You not that charismatic, and we be broke sometimes, and we got to figure out all of these things start to create the perfect storm. And again, if you're not even rubbing me the right way, why are we working this out for? For what? When it could be advantageous for us to just be apart. So all of these things are just, again, landmines. One step, kaboom, black suits fill the room. You don't fit this criteria. My feelings changed this month. You lost your job. Like, this is the reason why you don't see 10 and 20-year relationships, because the first sign of, trouble, they out.
Ain't that the truth?
You
Yeah,
gotta
I mean,
provide something, man. I don't get that understanding with these young men nowadays. Your woman is with you because you provide something for her. She loves you, right? But she loves you because you provide something. I don't get it, but that's just me. So,
well, I mean, it seems that the expectation is becoming, as long as I bring some money and pay the bills, that's all I have to do. I don't really have to talk to you. I saw one podcast where the guy was like, I don't have to like you, I don't have to love you. He was like, I'll stay, in a relationship because I care about the relationship, but I ain't really got to like her. I was like, how this work?
so
He wasn't talking about no marriage, he's talking about a relationship. How you care more about the relationship than you do the person in it?
And that's why it's not working.
That sounds crazy, but yeah, this whole, as long as I pay the bills, I don't have to do anything else. We don't have to talk. I don't have to tell you thank you. I don't have to, just nothing. This is what, from what I'm seeing, this is where the tide is turning. And I'm like,
again, participation trophies. You see what I'm saying? I'm here. That's good. No. We're here to help each other through this thing. Right. We're here to help each other through this thing called life at the end of the day. Right. And if you're no help, you're a burden. That's just the fact.
The facts. Yeah.
Some people think that their presence is a presence. And like I said, that is those were typically the voluptuous girls. Like, I don't have to pay for nothing. I don't have to be courteous to you. I don't have to reciprocate. I don't have to give you compliments. And like I said, sis, you see that shit on the first day. Within the first hour, when you sit down and you say, yo, how was your day? What'd you do at work today? And what you got planned for the weekend? She answers, but she don't ask you. You back into more questions. So what you got going on next week? And she didn't, nah, hold up, fella. Sit down, be easy. See if she reciprocates. Well, I'm going to get my hair done Saturday and yada, yada. What about you? How was your weekend? What are your plans for the weekend? And that's what you were asking about. They just glance over those because she got a fat ass. You don't care that she didn't care shit about you, and you picked up the bill, and you opened the door for her, and you made her walk on the inside. What you got? And she'll tell you, he got me. I'm here. And this is, this is what I see. And that's why I said, I'd rather gravitate to somebody with some quality, because those girls, those Coming to Americas, those Halle Berrys, those Stacey Dashes, even if they had something up under there, we ain't know about it. They left some stuff to the imagination. And that's all I'm saying. It is. I'm not saying I want you shaped like a damn iron board either, but there's Coca-Cola bottle shape. There's different ways to appreciate a woman, and it ain't gotta be all about the size of her ass and her titties.
So this is what I don't understand. You're saying you're saying I'm bringing me, I'm enough, when maybe it's just where I live. All these chicks look the same.
The same. Ghetto brat dolls. All of them look the same.
The assembly line cookie cutter.
Man.
I'll be like, so if it's 50 y'all, if it's 50 of you in the room, what else what's gonna put you in the front, 2 steps in the front, and the rest of them, like, what? Because all y'all look the same. So if it's 50 of y'all in the room looking the same and it's 10 men, this ain't what else are y'all looking at to get y'all set to the next level?
Nothing.
And they be like,
nothing. But what they believe get them to the next level was the first one to open a box. That's what they believe get them to the next level.
Okay. So
it's over with. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's over with. It's over with. It's over with.
I don't move like that. Mm-hmm. So y'all do what y'all want, because I don't move like that.
God damn.
Crazy. It's over with. It's over with. I hate to tell y'all, man. Like, traditional love, 1990 shit, that shit is over with. It's dead. It's dead. It's too much of a gamble. Even for you to get with a dude, it's too much of a gamble. It's a gamble.
It is.
Y'all losing out here.
I mean, and that's sad though, because I mean, it's still, a sector of people who, want that 19, 52, meet, get together type, grow type, you know what I'm saying, and get what we want type of love. But yeah, folks be out here, you know what I'm saying, especially on social media, they be out here with the whole smoke and mirrors. And then you got smoke and mirrors over here, you got the cookie cutter over there, you got the liar over here, you got the, you know what I'm saying, the I don't have no social skills over here to the left. It's just it's too much. It's too much going on.
Lord have mercy.
It's too much going on, but yet at the same time, it's nothing going on because we're not getting it.
Mm-hmm. Somebody got to sacrifice. That's the whole thing. Somebody got to make the adjustment. And what's happening in mass, right, is that men are adjusting to women, and that this has always been the chase, right? That's why I keep trying to tell y'all this is a woman's problem, right? Men adjust to y'all, not the other way around. In this game called love, right? We got to adjust to y'all. It's so like what y'all remember the movie? What's that movie that came on? Spike Lee made it was awful with Nick Cannon, Chi-Town, Chicago, or whatever, right? Yeah, when they wanted the gang, they wanted the gang bangers to stop gang banging, so the girls stopped sleeping with their men. Right. Yeah. As long as the peace was held, they got the dudes got sex and they got love from their women. That's what y'all got to do. Y'all the ones who responsible for this game, right. Not you in particular, but in mass, right? What the way the reason why the culture is the way it is now is because the women allow it. It's just what it is. Y'all, the crazy part is that again, as a whole, y'all expect men to lead, right? Y'all expect us to fix what's wrong with y'all. When we can't tell y'all what to do. You gotta want to be here. I don't tell my wife nothing to do. My wife falls in line with me because that's what she wants to do. Those are her set morals. Me and her align. I never had to tell my wife to do nothing, get up and cook. That's she enjoys cooking for her man. You see what I'm saying? Right. So again, they say it's slavery because they lazy.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
They don't want to do no work for their man. So again, so if these are the things that women are looking for, and these are the things that men, it's not gonna happen. They're gonna keep giving sex up for free, and men gonna keep fucking putting babies in them for free because that's what's available. Why do I have to put in extra effort for something that's readily available? It's a field full of watermelons out there. All I gotta do is go pick one.
Yeah. What he say smelled like burnt plastic, bologna, and acetone spilled on my carpet. Okay.
All of them be looking the same, boy. That's crazy. I'll be wilding out.
They do. What Mona say? She said, yeah, they are here cookie cutting. Right. It's not even about the surgery. It's the attitude, the hairstyles, the wig. I'm telling you. Yeah. It's like checklist. Check. Now I look like everybody else.
I seen a 45-year-old woman get a BBL. That shit was disgusting. I wanted to talk about her so bad. I know her too. That's the bad part. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the hell you... My wife was like, baby, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. This bitch, you 45 getting a BBL. You ain't had no ass this long. Just live with that shit. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You at the halfway mark. What is really happening?
I disagree. I would definitely put it, if it had to be a 51-49, I would swing my 51% toward the women as well. And I'm unapologetic and unremorseful in saying it. I'm not sure why it takes everybody to get, to that point, but they're the ones that teach our children. But, now I start to see why I get that sentiment from the crowd, because they don't teach their children. They send them off to school to be taught. So, again, women bang their chests about how much of a home they keep, and men bang their chests in the name of women to defend them because they teach the babies, but they don't. They send them to school. So, you go to school to get this degree that doesn't benefit our family, that's not putting the children's best interest first. You go outside and use that, and we're supposed to celebrate you for having a horrible reading level, for horrible nutrition, for horrible demeanor and manners amongst our children. I'm not celebrating you for that. And again, you're the one that can pass away on the table, not me. So the pendulum automatically is on your side, and to get the pushback, to get the simps that always want to scream, to get the people that even want to question who's the responsibility lie on. They teach our babies, which are the future. A woman can lead, build, or destroy a nation. We've seen it since the beginning of time. And for us to turn our back or turn a blind eye or act like it's a question, it's just deflection. And this is what I'm, going to have a talk about today. This conversation y'all had on Black Men Unfiltered was amazing last night, Rick. But like, it is what it is. Until we start to be honest about why we here and who we are, it's going to be an even longer conversation. But shout out to y'all too for having this conversation today. And I had to be a part of it. And I am not a fan of panels anymore. But I want to build with Ricky. I want to build with my brothers. But, I'm going to land my plane right here. A smart man and an idiot arguing. The guy across the street can't tell the difference.
That's why I left.
That part. But do you know one of the participants in that conversation is doing a whole live stream about that as we speak?
Who was that?
I'm like, why? Why even?
It was probably it's either Izzy or Sharon.
It is. I'm just like, why I even revisit that? Now my thing is because you're saying Rick, I'm always over there. You know what's happening.
Yes, ma'am.
I really started not to even listen to that because I don't really do Sharon. I don't really feel like why folks be listening to him about relationship advice for Black people when you ain't got no Black
don't
woman.
date a Black woman, yeah, but
you got a Black woman. So since he wasn't talking about that, I was like, let me see what else he got to talk about. As he wasn't talking, I was like, let me. And well, I had already seen I know Trey. I know how he roll. And so I was like, give a Trey's story. I'm like, okay, y'all talking about getting your money together and all of that. I'm like, okay, he need to be participating. All right, cool. And then it just kept going and going going. I left the room, came back, it was still going.
Right. See, but the truth is, right, like the truth is, like, men, they say they're men of leaderships, but they're not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest.
Well, right? Now you do know in this stream that
you keep breaking up, sis. My bad.
You know what? I'm gonna take a complete detour because in this stream, Sharon says like later, that what I'm saying, men are automatically leaders. And some of the other people on the panel was like, where they're working. Like, how does that come into play? What does leadership look like? And let me ask y'all this, because I asked somebody else this question. Since every man is different and everybody run their house different, isn't your leadership gonna be tailored towards your house and not just general random? Here it is. We got some, one size fit all type of situation going on. I mean, in the leadership gonna look different from person to person. I mean, it's still gonna have like the same core, but just different kind of like nuances. And it's gonna be different from man to man based on his family.
I can agree with that. I don't even want to argue that point because it's a valid point. I still think, but so you're correct. No. You're correct. You're correct, right? What I was trying to delve into last night is a common understanding amongst men, right? Mm-hmm. The problem we have as Black men is that, and everybody say it, but don't really say it, is that we have no code of honor amongst brothers.
Okay.
Right. Even in war, right? There's certain conduct that won't be tolerated. Right. And as Black men, we don't have a code, again, because everybody's so individual. Yes, how you operate within your home is going to be, customized and tailored for what goes on in your home. Right. You might not have what I have, or you might have more than what I have. Your children or your wife may have certain needs that my wife doesn't. Facts. Right. You got to be able to go over. You got to be able to attack the details. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to operating in between each other, we have no baseline.
Okay. So because like I said, I was kind of in it out for the kind of beginning. So you're the one who introduced that. Yes, what are we doing to establish the baseline part of the conversation? Okay, mm-hmm. Got it. Cool. Okay. Eric, thank you so much for the Cash App. I appreciate that. Okay, because I was like, that sounded like you, but I didn't want to say you said it without.
Yeah, but Go ahead. I'm sorry. My
Go
apologies.
ahead. I'm sure
Yeah,
you're gonna answer my question.
but if you again, they don't know me. Some people understand and get the gist of me, right?
Mhm.
All I do is try to prove points, right? It's not personal against nobody, right? I will attack you if you fuck a point up. If you throw it in front of me on a panel and you contradict yourself, I'm going to attack you, right? We all contradict ourselves, but that's neither here nor there on the subject matter, right? But what I was trying to prove is that they keep saying they keep trying to say that men can fix the problem when men can't sit down on an accord and simply come to a simple understanding amongst each other.
Of what the problem is?
Exactly.
Okay.
So if we cannot diagnose a problem, right? Right. So this is twofold to me. If we as men cannot narrow down to a common understanding of what problem is, how can we address it and fix it? You can't. Right.
can't.
But it really comes down to us being honest amongst each other. The truth is, niggas lie. That's all we do is lie. Not me. I listen to what I'm saying. I know a liar because I used to lie.
Jesus, Lord.
Right. Okay. That's all we do is lie, but we lie about our condition. We lie about our women. We lie about our children. We lie about ourselves because it makes us feel good. And that this ties into the fact that your subject today, message or messenger. It shouldn't matter if a bum tells you the right information, if it's the correct information. If you're a person with certain wisdoms, you're still going to take that information and use it for the better. Our people don't do that. Our people wants the message come in a perfect package because it will continue to give them the excuse that I don't have to change because it's not delivered. Y'all think Jesus looked like everybody else? Y'all think Jesus came with a soft message? If you believe in those things, I believe in the Most High.
No.
Right? Do y'all think Jesus came along and fit in with society and gave everybody the answers the way they wanted to have them? No, the answer, tell the truth. The most harshest truth you found out about yourself or somebody else was either disrespectful or in an argument.
Ain't that the truth?
You already.
When did you ever learn about something about yourself or someone setting you down while drinking a spot of tea and crumpets?
Facts.
You find the truth about yourself in the hard truths when they hit you. But our people want everything to be packaged up and wrapped in a bow. It has to come in Gucci, right? And pull up in a Maybach. And it got to have a charge attached because niggas don't care about a message. It's how much it costs to really make it valuable.
Right. And I'm starting to realize that shit ain't even true because the solution is in the problem. When you keep talking about what's the solution is in the goddamn problem. Y'all ain't together, get together. Like y'all said, it's the pool is shitty out here. I bet you I could find one person. All you're looking for is one. It's not like I'm looking for all black women. And I could find the young lady that knows how to act in a crowd, that knows how to keep herself with a certain level of decorum when she don't even agree with what's being said. The ladies that like, there's things to look for, qualities in a person. And even in this, pissy filled pool, you could find one or two diamonds in the rough. I would name them right now, but I don't want to give y'all the answers. But we see them. You come on, and this is like I always hang my hat on being from New York and watching Showtime at the Apollo. In a matter of seconds, you had to know, dude, this person got it.
You ain't have all night.
You do not have all night. So again, the solution is in the problem. You can check your attitude. We've been saying it for 3 years. A little bit of self-reflection, a little bit of like these things are not talking points. And this is how you know that they just want to belabor the conversation. They don't have what it takes to actually
just want to argue
with somebody. They just want to argue. And
yes.
To ask what's the solutions when Ricky's sitting here, when there's so many married couples, when there's so much information, like he said, you could take the meat and spit out the bones. You don't have to belabor the negative, but it is what it is. And it's really sad because, like I said, I love to build with my brothers, but I don't even want to entertain. And again, trying to be an example to men that we tell women to be selective with their access. How about you? You up there every day, 10 hours a day. I tell Nikki, some of them got better attendance on panels than they probably do at work. Ask them to stay an extra 20
Jesus, I was just talking about that.
Ask them to come every day consecutively with no PTO, with no day off, with no weekend.
It ain't happening.
They will have a fit, but they be up there, you know, trying to put on their best behavior. They're just as performative as the young ladies are, but they don't even see it because they carry so much hidden hatred, so much hidden agendas, so much animosity from years ago. And this is what I mean. If we're not honest, the conversations are not going to be fruitful because we're not being honest from the beginning. This week and next week, my shows are going to be pretty decent. Next week, I want to talk about what color pill is it for the people that hate the opposite sex? Because there's people who hate women but still want to sleep with them. It's men who, you know, women who hate men.
That don't make sense to me.
Still take a dinner from them, and they don't make themselves known. Some of them are just the Joker's minions. They just want to see the world burn. They come in the chat, they throw gasoline and say, why it's on fire in here. Everything is, I disagree. Everything is they wrong. Everything is they're old. Everything. They just want to see the world burn. They don't want people to be together. And we need to start identifying these people, or they need to have enough courage to make themselves known that I really don't want anybody to be together. I really don't like men. I've heard men say, all I got for her is hard dick and bubble gum. Hey, yo.
No. I'm all out of bubblegum.
Bro, how you really feel? Some women got men saved in their phone as lunch.
Yeah.
And until they start to be honest, sis, these conversations are going to continue, but the super chats are going to continue too. So, y'all hit the
that's the problem. That's the problem. Folks are, you know what I'm saying? They're, maybe I'm the only one who's seen this. Let me know if you guys have seen the same thing. You know, a person, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you'll see them on your different panels, and you know they'll be saying, you know, whatever ideology they're pushing, and then you know what I'm saying, they'll start a channel, and then for a while it'll be the same ideology. But then they'll bring someone else on the panel, and they'll say something different. And then, you know, say folks start, you know, super chatting and cash apping, you know, because they agree with what the person said. And they're like, well, if I just incorporate a little bit of what they said into what I'm saying, then I can get a little bit of that money. And then as time go on, they go completely away from what they started out talking about.
Yeah. I mean, that's the game of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, for us to deny that would be disingenuous, right? But again, I think we got two big problems when it comes to that in our culture, right? One, everybody shouldn't be included. Okay,
that was my thing. Like, why don't we? Well, I know over here. I got qualifiers. Yeah. We got to have a couple conversations before I start putting you up on the screen. Because I mean, even if you don't agree with what I'm saying, it's just not gonna be light years away from what we talk about. Because then you start going down the rabbit hole, and it invites the, you know, the undesirables, and you got a mess. And it takes too long to try to weed all of that out. So for me, my thing is, if we're having a conversation, and this is the topic, like, I need A, B, and C to come in, and we can chop this up. But like, just the free fall, nah.
Yeah, like, I don't care. Me personally, I don't care. I don't care if you super chatted me 100. It doesn't matter. If you not on what I'm on, I'm going to block you. That's how I operate in real life. If you are not bringing positivity to me, if you are not an asset, I'm not around you. It's really why I'm by myself all the time, because most people are not assets, right? It's just the truth, right? And again, and I agree. I want to step back to what Mr. He said about the learning, right? A lot of our people are so attached with the culture of accepting a person because they're your family or they're your mom or your dad, right? And they might be toxic and deadly to you, right? And I'm just using myself as an example because it's what I had to do in real life. As a man, right? I understand that my mother and my siblings know how to trigger me, right? Because they know me since they know my insecurities. They know the things I did when I was little, all the way up to being a grown man, right? But seeing as how they're on a different wavelength, they're not family focused, right? As far as building with another person, right? They're still selfish. I can't have them around me, right? Because even though I recognize it, habits, a lifetime habit is difficult to break, right?
Mhm.
So what I do is I choose not to associate with it. And it's not nobody's fault. I like to say it like that. It really is fault, but it's nobody's fault because those people are just really being them. You see what I'm saying? So when we try to keep people that bring negative light on us or negative energy to us inclusive, that's not that person's fault. That's your fault.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So when we continue to let people deviate from the message that we're supposedly trying to get out, right? Because that's what everybody say, even though the super chats come and the money is good, right? We're all trying to achieve a certain message to the public that we're broadcasting to, right?
Mm-hmm.
So while we continue to let these people that's really not on the agenda of making other people better in our community because they got money, well, we back at square one, ain't we?
Yeah. Never got off the porch.
Right? So, but again, right? Our people look at money as the qualifier. That's the qualifier for us, is how much bag you get, right? That's how you know who hot on YouTube, right? Because you go and you see color lit up in their chat, facts.
Ain't that the truth? So if as a people throughout the course of history, we have not been the face of prosperity. We as a collective people, literally, we don't have anything. So why would we accept, you know what I'm saying, the ideology that money is everything when people who they have money and it's important to them, but they're not basing, you know what I'm saying, they life trajectory on money? Why are we doing this?
That's a great question.
I mean, we
Like,
said it,
where in the hell
know,
did that come from?
for
We've
the
never
last
had
couple of
money.
years.
We don't know what to do with money. We waste more money than anybody, but everything is about money's the qualifier.
That's
So
a
you
great
gonna tell
question. I
somebody,
know the
you
answer,
gonna let
but nobody
somebody with
believes
money
me. I know the answer, but no
tell
one
you
believes me.
vacation in hell because they got $1 billion? What is it?
I'm trying to tell y'all, money is black people's God.
That sound about right. I can't
Nobody
argue
want to
because
admit
I
it.
have seen.
Don't nobody want to admit it. I keep trying to tell y'all, our people are supposed to be the people of the Most High, the melanated man, right? The first man on the planet. We's the one who's supposed to be God's chosen people, right? Because remember, the white man is Satan, right?
Facts.
Right? We say we
Supposedly.
understand. We say we understand the Bible. Everybody in a Bible. Everybody know God, but we see sin and the world falling apart exactly how the Bible say right in our face, and don't nobody say nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't nobody say nothing about it. I see it every day, and when I point it out, people tell me I'm wrong for pointing out dysfunction.
Yep.
I'm wrong for pointing out evil, right, and misdirection. Like I said, don't get mad at me because I called you out on something you did. I'm not gonna get mad at you if you call me out. Hey Rick, you didn't send that off when you said you right, man. My bad. I'll tell y'all right now. I'm a procrastinator. I procrastinate my ass off when it comes to certain shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, all our people do is lie. We live lies. I ain't living no lie for nobody. I love my old lady. I love my children. I don't got everything, but I got enough for us. I ain't rich. I ain't that. I'm just an old dude that been through a bunch of shit that's trying to save y'all time. That's all I try to do is save my people time. Because this shit gonna be over for y'all know it. It's gonna be over for you know it. I remember 20 like it was yesterday.
Tell them, Rick.
I'll say it again.
I turned 51 last Saturday.
Mm.
I remember 20 like it was yesterday. Y'all think it's a game.
Tell them, Rick.
What do I know, bro?
Let's go.
What do I know?
Let's go. Nah, I listened to you since the first day I met you, Rick, and I think that's the difference. And for me, it's the nuances. It's they're telling you that they have no respect for you. Because the first time I heard, nobody can't hold nobody accountable, that shit blew my mind. Because in Bed-Stuy, that's all it was. In New York City, that's all it was. I thought when the street light came on, that's accountability. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? All of that. Shorty, go in the house. It's about to get crazy out here. All of that was accountability. And for them to say nobody can do it to anybody, that's when I know, you have no respect for me. And there's very little people that you do have respect for, because Rick, Almond Eyes, Mona D, Take Heed to the Message, Red Lipstick Vibes, you guys can hold me accountable. You guys can say, yo, Mr. He said, nah, you don't be acting like, come on, bro, stop it. And I will say, you know what? You could do that, because I have respect, admiration, adoration for you people. And like I said, it's in the nuances. They're telling you subtly, I don't give a fuck about you. I ain't got no respect for what you say. And that's why I just, I fall back.
That's why I just leave. You know what I'm saying? That's why I just
you got missing last night. I was like,
I told you, like, I'm sitting up here trying to, no matter what y'all say, right? I know how life works. It don't hit them now, but it's gonna hit them. Right? I got kids their age. I'm just keeping it a bean. I got kids their age. Right? When the shit hit the fan in a situation, could have been like, damn, Rick said that shit. I know, because my kids came back and told them when they was 14 and 16, trying to be grown. I told you, ain't nobody gonna fight you to be you. This your life. You gonna, but I'm not gonna pay for it if you don't want to listen to me. My daughter, 30, took her 15 years to come back and be like, Dad, you was right. I told you. Well, you think I want to hurt y'all? I love y'all.
Facts.
And my people don't understand that the shit they say and I'm gonna blow my own horn today. Forget it. You know what I'm saying? The shit they say that's supposed to be done, I did already. I took care of my kids and kids that's not mine. I took care of kids in the neighborhood. My wife to this day still mentor kids. We didn't went and took care of people's kids and didn't receive a dime from nobody and didn't expect it. No thank you, no hello, because them kids needed something. My wife is a big mama. My wife is a big mama. Hey, big mama. Hey, Uncle Rick. Hey, big mama. Our house was the safety zone for children when their parents was out here in the street talking crazy, acting crazy on crack.
Facts.
Running 12 kids in a caravan to football practice. Going in my pocket and buying six kids basketball shoes and cleats. And you know how I know it worked? Because I see them very kids who came from shitty families. One's a sheriff right now. One's a fireman. One's working up to he's running for city council up in Minneapolis.
Oh wow! So if you invest in these kids, they will become productive.
Listen, the girls are married with children, not baby mamas.
Let's go.
Married with children. To men who care about them and are looking to build. What, y'all ain't telling me nothing. Y'all the liars. Y'all the liars. Y'all the ones that's just here to exploit people's emotions. I told y'all I do this so when I die, my kids can come and see me.
Talk about it, right?
They don't want to save the culture. They don't want to say everybody cares about themselves. They don't really care about y'all, man. I don't know neither one of y'all personally, but I bet you Sean know if he was in my town, he can come eat at my table.
Facts.
Almond, if you was in my town, I'm in the home of the best hospital in the world, Mayo Clinic. If you had to come to Mayo Clinic, if you had to go to Mayo Clinic, you wouldn't have to pay for no place to stay. You wouldn't have to pay for no meals. Because we take care of our people. And the only reason that'll stop is because you treat us a certain type of way.
Absolutely.
These people have no understanding of what community is. They have no idea. Community ain't shit about money. It's about people taking care of people with what they have available. But hey, y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man.
Salute to you, Rick. Salute to you and the missus, man. No, you are absolutely right. And you know, all of those things I appreciate and I can absolutely identify with them. The only thing I would sprinkle on top is the godchildren. Harmonize when people started to come to me and say, if something ever happened to me, we want y'all. I want you. I got like 6 goddaughters, godsons, and it's not even my children aren't the qualifier. When strangers come up to you and want to put their children's life in your hands for whatever reason, it's the qualifier. And like Ricky said, to be that house, that cran apple juice in the house, known that this is a functional space. That's what, when we play tag and there was a safe, you go to home base and you know you was good. Nobody could tag you. No, you couldn't be affected. That's what we try to be. We try to be home base. When you come here, you could just replenish. You could regroup. You could get a little bit of Thursday night, 8 o'clock, Cosby House. And as cliche as it sounds, we don't have that many. And that's why the community looks like that. You can't come back if you keep acting like that, Billy. So what? Y'all don't clean up. You don't cook. Y'all very disrespectful. It's not a very positive place to be around. So we have to start to create better environments so that the kids will take our direction, so that they will say, you know what, I am risking being around some great people if I continue to act a fool. And like Rick said, we cannot continue to sit idly by. Like we said from day one, it's not going to be therapeutic. It's not going to get us to a better place, sitting by and allowing people to just operate on their own accord. And we say nothing. And that's what, you know, again, rubbed me. So it was very interesting yesterday to see that the people who let women operate any way they want, speak any way they want. We're talking about how words have meaning and we have to have a baseline that's for everybody. It was very bizarro worldish to me. But, you know, like you guys said, this is where we are. So we can just continue to give our contribution, and hopefully one person, if it reaches one young lady that wants to be different, one young man that wants to be different, not better or worse, but just different. Some of the information could be here.
Yeah, child, this AI ain't gonna help these people either. They already don't know how to act. You're gonna take a few brain cells they use on a daily and let somebody else do it for them.
Yeah, AI is death of the arts. It's the official death, the official funeral of the arts. So you're ready for it.
Yeah, imagination shrinking as you speak about it. You don't have to imagine anything. You just, you know, articulate what you want AI to do for you, and you'll do it.
Ain't nothing better than home cooking, bro. I don't care what nobody.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? But for we were just talking about money being a qualifier and how you're saying these people are here, you know, compromising and selling their souls for $1. Why are folks so willing? Why are we so willing to waste it on nonsense? Like, let's say you're saying these chicks, you wasting it on these wigs and weaves and all this makeup and these BBLs and all of that, and you're still not getting anywhere. And the same thing with the men, like, why are y'all whining and dining these frauds that you don't consider to be wife material, but money is so sacred? Like, that's the rule until that's what we want to do. That's the rule, you know what I'm saying? Until she pretty enough, you know, is that what's going on? You know, so I can't take not being like everybody else. Like, if money is so sacred, what is with all this wasting?
I mean, because discipline isn't sacred, sis. Like, look at us. Look at the way we move. Look at, like, you know, even the talking points from, you know, the brothers who aren't even on the same side of us. They still had some of the same sentiment that we all have. We have to have more discipline. We have to put things like integrity and, you know, spirituality, religion, the Most High. We gotta start to prioritize a little bit different. So I think that, you know, this is just what we've been accustomed to, living above and beyond our means. And, you know, this is no different. You know, people put money on a pedestal and make it very important. And although we do need it to live, It's not the reason why we live. And it's just like food. It's no different from food. Some people eat to live. Some people live to eat. Like, listen, they make sounds when they, I'm a foodie. I just love food. Like, that's not the purpose of food, fam. So like you guys said, until we really start to understand the purpose, the meaning, the reasoning behind this, respecting this world, this earth, this nature, this ecosystem, this hierarchy, we're going to get the results that we get because everything is so subjective. It depends. Everybody's different. I'm not judging. It's crazy that in a place where we can do reactions to reactions and talk about talking in a conversation, nobody's judging. I'm judging. I'm gonna tell y'all.
We judge over here.
We've been judging too. It ain't new. So again, until we could be
honest, that's why people tell me I'm mean.
It's gonna be a problem. Nobody wants to say shame until shame becomes a part of everybody's conversation. And it is a thing. It's always been. It's needed and necessary in society. And I'm sorry we thought of it before you did. But you can still come over and subscribe. You can still
come on over.
You can say I might not agree with it, but they still say it again. I just see the hatred because no one even says, all right, I might not agree with them, but I do know Mrs. She said do be talking about some shame shit. But I hear every conversation shame, and not one. I gotta have Ricky like, yo, buy a shirt from Shorty or something. Like they out here doing work, but again, that's far in between. When Harmonize came in the building, we had the same number of subs. We sending people to hers. Harmonize, we could get you 1 or 2 subs. We ain't got much. She got double the number of us now. And we all, like I said, supposed to be a part of this ecosystem that has a certain destination in mind. We're going to take different routes. But if we get to the same destination, which is better families, better for our children, better nutrition, better societies, it was all worth it. So, you know, keep doing what you're doing, Harmonize. We can't wait for your monetization party. We will be on deck.
For sure.
Thank you.
Because you're doing the work out here. You are doing the work, and we appreciate you, y'all.
I'm trying.
I'm about to get out of here, y'all, and start my show in a little bit. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I gotta swing out. I gotta swing out too, sis.
You know, it's always a pleasure.
You know what it is, bro. You know what it is. It's understood and got to be explained. I got to get out of here too, sis. Keep working. I shared your video. I'm gonna continue to share your stuff. Right. So be safe. Have a great evening. Y'all be easier.
You too. Bye.
All
right, y'all. Hey, so I consider black men. Y'all know I love me some black men. Thank y'all for stopping by. I appreciate it. Okay, y'all. So this is what we're gonna do. We took a little detour, but I had some questions and they were kind enough, you know, give me some answers, and I feel a little bit better about some things that was bothering me. We gonna pick up love. We're gonna pick this up later on tonight. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go after dark with this. We're gonna go after dark. And we're gonna really, you know, get into what people say they want and what they say they won't look like. We're gonna take just a teeny weeny little detour. But yeah, we gonna be back probably around, we're going after dark, probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock, somewhere around in there. So y'all make sure y'all are looking for the notifications. And one other quick thing, like Mr. He just said a few minutes ago, I did get accepted for monetization. So hopefully I'm gonna do that when I get off of here, finish up my little paperwork and get YouTube what they need, and hopefully activate, you know what I'm saying, the super stick and super chat buttons tomorrow. Tomorrow, I don't know what we'll talk about. I got a couple things, but it's Sunday, so we're gonna try to keep it somewhat clean. That's the word I want to use. But I had it worked out by the time I come back on. So you guys, thank you for stopping by. I truly appreciate it. Thanks, Mona. I appreciate that. Be back tonight. We're gonna finish up love and see what these dudes is on here talking about. Because y'all, I'm just gonna, what I say. They came up with every excuse in the world to be like, yeah, we ain't doing that. We're gonna stick with what we're doing. So look for that later on tonight. I will be back with that, guys. Again, I do appreciate y'all for stopping by. I will see y'all later. Bye. Yeah.